Snatched by the ultimate jilt, I was left there. Just me, the rhythmic crash of waves sounding off in the distance, the orange glimmered sunset, that damn ring, the jaw-dropped camera crew, and Dixie's rejection spilling into the atmosphere like a fucked-up stink bomb. Devastation washed over me like a tidal wave, its force crushing my heart and my elation of finding a wife. To make matters worse, TV viewers practically broke Twitter as #NoJustNo went viral with over 2 million tweets. 2 million tweets! Of course, news of the NoJustNo jilt spread like an out-of-control wildfire with headline captions, "Wait, what? Oh no, she didn't. Come back, Dixie, come back." And "Jaxson is still single, ladies." I hated Dixie Lane for making a mockery of my love for her. Weeks went by as I took shelter in my New York City apartment, unsuccessfully avoiding the media. Hastily, I agreed to one on-camera interview with the popular morning news show, Wake Up America, hoping to squash the media's desire to stalk me like ravenous wolves tailing their prey. And after explaining on national TV just how shocked, heartbroken, and emotionally bruised I was after the rejection, Dixie Lane surfaced on the cover of Superstar magazine, looking hotter than ever, her infectious smile taunting me as she nestled snug in the arms of Date Me, Then Marry Me's lead cameraman. Apparently, the lovebirds were newly engaged. Dixie was getting married. Yep, it sucked to be me. So I did what any man in my position would have done. I decided to come on this show to tell the tenacious ladies of The Scoop and all of America the truth about Dixie Lane.
Did you suspect she was seeing the hot cameraman? Like, did they ever exchange flirty looks?
Asks one of the co-hosts, the one who has a determined look practically living on her face. Nope. But it made me realize Dixie Lane was never on Date Me, Then Marry Me seeking true love. I turned my head to look directly into the camera. Let's just say Dixie was on a mission to boost her lackluster modeling career. The audience gasps, and the ladies around the table produce a varied mix of the ultimate surprise face.
"So, tell us,"
slurs the lead host as she sips on what I suspect is a little more than water.
"what does the newly single Jaxson Malone plan to do now?"
I lean back in my seat, rub the stubble on my chin, and produce a smug shrug. Disappear.
"Jaxson, my love,"
Mom begins as the three of us sit in the backyard eating lunch.
"why not head to Paris? You know Gramps misses you."
She nudges, sipping on a mimosa. I just came to my childhood home in the Hamptons for a visit. Well, honestly, I wouldn't really call this visiting. I am escaping my own meaningless life. Dad simply looks up from the newspaper he's reading, picks up his cup of coffee, and offers a scant nod. After all, my dad isn't much of a talker. He's a purebred thinker, a proactive problem solver. Having worked as an actuary for the world's largest financial institutions, he is a natural problem solver who avoids offering input until he weighs all possible consequences. His nod doesn't mean he agrees. His nod means he's analyzing. My mom, on the other hand, always preferred the fly-by-the-seat-of-your-pants approach to just about everything. A highly sought-after motivational speaker, she notoriously encourages and inspires women to follow their dreams of becoming successful entrepreneurs with her trademarked slogan, "Be the real you now."
"You know, Gramps can use some help with his business now that he's getting older,"
Mom says in her annoyingly effective sing-songy tone. Gramps and Nana moved to Paris 20 years ago, after my mom left home for college. The two, who had met in the south of France, settled on a life of leisure as Nana continued to write and also rediscovered her love of painting. And Gramps started a successful car service called Chic Limousines. Since Nana had always been a successful romance novel author and Gramps a successful entrepreneur, the two were able to purchase a spacious villa in Paris, where Gramps converted part of an office and garage to store the 5 luxury town cars used for the limo business. However, he's been hinting that he wants to move on from operating Chic Limousines and move from Paris to whisk Nana off to the south of France. Dad lifts his gaze from the newspaper, and my wondering eyes meet his.